like it's vesting season, by the way.
Yeah, it is vesting season. Yeah, everyone's getting tokens because vesting season usually kick in like year after, and it's been like probably like 2 years since like DeFi summer and everything. So everyone's just been getting tokens back to back.
Maybe for the uninitiated, maybe you can explain like why is it important to be able to track people vesting? It might be obvious to a lot of people, but you know.
Yeah, so Alberto, I think they'll into this a bit about like defense stuff. So like in the previous, I think episode 67 or something. So what happens is that in private sale investor, when they invest in tokens, they'll usually get a lockup, and that lockup will range from like 6 months to 1 year maybe, and that's where the tokens are distributing. And like you mentioned earlier, there could be like multiple different distributions. But the main takeaway from this is that if there's a token distribution that is happening and it's going to happen, you'd ideally want to know that is, just because like some people might like sell their tokens once they receive them. Because if private sale investors, they could be like anywhere from like one to like 100x up on their tokens, because it's been like a year, and if the investment did really well, they might want to take some profit off that table. So essentially what I would do is I would just like manually track through like the token that I'm holding, for example, and see what private sale, like what wallet is holding the private sale tokens, and then make smart alert for that wallet. And then I can basically scan through. So I think I did this. I think I submitted this. Yeah. So if you, let's say for example like ERC20 West contract, you can. But this basically after the transaction has happened, so it's not really useful. So I think one token I did recently was like GuildFi. Like, okay, no, it's not on the screen, but it's not on the Nansen list. 1 second. So one token I was like looking for was GuildFi, and because I basically met this guy in Singapore as well, and he was just talking to me about GuildFi. So I was like, okay, cool. Essentially, what I was like looking through the tokenomics for GuildFi, and
but yeah, by the way, you can just to jump in on the Nansen part there. You can also now, since you found it on CoinGecko, you can just like copy the token address and just
I was gonna do that. Yeah.
Token gold mode.
1 second. yeah, I know that. But yeah. Okay. So basically, if I go through the GuildFi tokenomics, I can find like the seed tokens here. So that's $240 million, 240 million tokens. And if I scan through like the holders on Etherscan, for example, I can already find 240 million. So that's the wallet. Pick this wallet, and because they haven't had any distributions yet, for example, then you can basically search for. Wait, 1 sec. I need to add the address first. Wait. Okay. Go to the address, search, click here, submitted, and then basically go token distribution, and then I can search for token balances. And so this number here is 240 million just now, and this will be like the private sale. This will be the seed sale wallet for the GuildFi tokens. So if I was holding GuildFi, for example, I could just like set like a smart alert and then create every time there's like a distribution, for example, and then I'll immediately get like alerted for it, and then I would know, for example, like, okay, these guys have just gotten their private sale because they might sell on me, so I ideally want to sell before they sell if I'm worried. Or I could like think about it in another way. I could be looking to buy the dip when it happens.
Yep.
But you could also extend this. So like, for example, like when Pantera, so 1 second. So these tokens I just got the wallets, right? I can do another way. I can just do like a smart alert for these wallets. So for example, when you sell a token, you need to set approval to sell the token. So when they set approval, technically I will get the transaction for that, like the alert for it. They have a smart alert set up for the wallet, and that works out as well. So there's a few ways you can use Nansen to play around with it. Yeah.